I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yesterday, when the game ended, I crashed the fuck out after this game. Like, I legitimately crashed out. So I didn't want to make a video yesterday. I did not want to make a video yesterday. So that's my first take of doing this recap. You know, at the end of the day, we both cities love the game of soccer. It's just a game, but I guess at that point it's just pride. It's pride of who is the best in the state, and we really wanted to be that best, but we our defense is just garbage. It's garbage defense, and the formation made zero sense. To me, the formation was not that good. Our attackers didn't do shit, and when they try to do it, they end up getting bailed the fuck out. One of our defensemen, got a goal in this game, but it looked like a competitive game in the first half, and it was. The second half, it got away. Muriel with 2 goals. One of them was 2 minutes into the game, by the way. And then a couple minutes later, Yannick Bright was the one that scored. So there you go. Yannick Bright scored the goal for Inter Miami, and that was a awesome goal. That was an awesome goal. Tensions were rising. Like 5, I can count 5 yellow cards in the first half. 3 of them went to Orlando City. 2 of them went to Inter Miami. It was a competitive first half. Maybe we could probably do some history making. The second half, no, we can't. It's another set piece goal we've given up, and that ball sneaks through to the right side of the net for Muriel. 8 minutes later, Martin Ojeda puts one into the back of net, and this garbage defense, man. How do you screw up as getting in position to get the guy? Sure, their players could be really fast, but there's one thing we know about our Inter Miami's defense is that when they catch up, they make clean tackles and they get the ball away. Sure, we can give up a set piece, but we can clear the ball away. They cannot do that in this game. They couldn't, no matter how hard they try. And then Marco Pasalic pretty much sealed the deal in this game. And that's your final score, 4-1. There was chance for me to Miami. For example, that one long range shot that was trying to put. Remember that goal years ago? I think it was Leo Campana. That Leo Campana shot this ball from center field, right, close to center field, and that completely caught off guard Gillespie. And that ball struck into the back of the net. Suarez was trying to do that. And then doing so, Gillespie got hurt. And the fan base was like, fuck you, Suarez. Well, I'll say this, and I'm going to say with pride, with anything, I just don't give a shit. That's how this is where I crash it, me, and I hate to do this, but fuck you too. They were not relevant until Miami showed up. Not relevant at all. Until Miami showed up all of a sudden. Yeah, now they have to be good because a better Florida team now shows up. First off, we're just not a better Florida team. Here's why. Here's why. We can't win Orlando. We never did, even in MLS's back tournament. You remember that tournament? I remember it like it was yesterday. Not because, yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about my personal life with this one because that literally happened the same day where Miami lost horribly in that game against Orlando City. The first game after the sports world has paused because of COVID. I'm not sure if people remember it, but I remember it. I believe Rodolfo Pizarro scored that goal. It's, you know, you can't. My point here, Miami has never won a game in Orlando, ever. They never won a game in Orlando, ever in their franchise history. And this is their 6th season. 5 years in the league if you count the normal numbers. But in the span, 6 seasons. They never won a game in Orlando. They still have yet to even win a game in Orlando. Meanwhile, Orlando City, if my math is correct, they won 3 games in South Florida. 3 games. 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure it's 3. 2021, 2023, and 2025. That 3-0 shutout, and with Messi. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. You want to be the best team in the league and the best team in Florida, you got to beat Orlando City, and they just cannot do it. They just can't do it. And it's mind-boggling to me. And they deserve it. They deserve to win this game. We didn't. So bullshit. Literally the same day where the cursed stadiums. This stadium is cursed. They copy our name because they feel like they can. With interandcoat.com. Get the fuck out of here. Interandcoat.com stadium. You really want to be that relevant. It's so bullshit. It's pathetic soccer, pathetic football from Inter Miami. You got your asses handed to them. By them. They did that to themselves. They were horrible. They were horrible last night. Humiliated. Fans were chanting all these things like, fuck you, Suarez. Nah. You know what? As much as they deserve to do this, next year when this happens, when we go get our new stadium, I'm telling you right now, since they want to be absolute classless dicks, we gotta be even worse. We gotta be worse than them. As a fan troll of myself, I want to be worse. Because now they're asking for it. You keyboard warriors want to type it in? Fine, be my guest. You're just helping me. But if they're classless, we gotta be worse than that. We're gonna be worse than that, and I just don't care. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Because if we don't, well then, how is a rivalry if you're gonna be just standing behind a tree and let it watch? We might even meet them again in a few weeks. That's only if we beat Tigres. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm done talking about this. There's your recap. I'm gonna probably do something. All right, that's good to do it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.